Today's Sunshine Note is titled, Dreaming of Heaven. And when he comes, he will open the eyes of the blind and unplug the ears of the deaf. The lame will leap like a deer, and those who cannot speak will sing for joy. Isaiah 35, verse 5 and 6. For the last 2 days, I've shared with you the story of my friend Frank. He fell 100 feet from a tree and is now a quadriplegic. The accident was bad enough, but in the months afterward, he lost everything he owned. What I held dear, as he described it. But even then, he didn't blame God and he didn't give up. He held on for dear life to hope. Hope that God would help him cope with his disability, and hope that someday he would regain the use of his arms and legs in heaven forever. I once asked Frank, "Do you ever dream about heaven?" He started laughing. "Oh, Nancy," he said, "yes, I've had many dreams about heaven. When I'm dreaming that I'm in heaven, I am out of my wheelchair and walking. I'm walking through a stream or in a forest. Here's one dream that I had that is my favorite. I was in heaven, but I hadn't seen Jesus yet. Then I saw him off in the distance with a crowd of people. Jesus turned around and his eyes connected with mine. We held the gaze for a moment. Then he started running toward me, and I ran toward him. When we met, we locked arms and danced around and around like a couple of little kids. By the time Frank finished telling me about his dream, we were both crying. Wouldn't it be great if we could all have a dream of what heaven will be like? Even though we can't make ourselves dream about heaven at night, we can sure daydream about it during the day. You can picture it in your mind's eye how beautiful it will be. You can imagine what kind of animals you will be able to play with. You can imagine what it will be like to have your emotional or physical pain gone. And you can imagine what it will be like to actually see Jesus. What can we learn from Frank's story? Hope is there if we want it. It is something we choose to have. Without it, this life would look pretty dark at times. But with it, we see the light at the end of the tunnel. Things will get better someday, so don't give up hope. This hope is a strong and trustworthy anchor for our souls. Hebrews 6:19. And this hope will not lead to disappointment. Romans 5, verse 5. And when he comes, he will open the eyes of the blind and unplug the ears of the deaf. The lame will leap like a deer, and those who cannot speak will sing for joy. Isaiah 35, verse 5 and 6. May God bless you today.